Good morning, dear students. How are you? I hope you all are safe and fine. And I must believe that the learning process is going on well. And I truly appreciate your learning process. Although I can understand in this COVID situation you are doing well. We are dealing with first, second, third, fourth, fifth chapter. And we had done that. And right now we are going on with sixth chapter. And this is your physical education class. Physical education. So I would like to welcome you in our physical education class, and this is part number 3, and the chapter is going on is chapter 6. So welcome to chapter 6 part 3. What's the name of chapter 3? Physical activities. And schools or training, right? So today we are going to deal with the new topic, that is the qualities of a captain or qualities of a leader. So before we going to start, I have a lot of questions in my mind, and the question is that how to be a leader? What are the types of leader? What are the characteristics one should possess to become a captain, to become a leader? So very important thing is to understand that the leader or the captain should have a good personality. As we all know, leader is someone who gives the way, who direct someone for the common purpose. Leadership. So before we go to start, we need to understand what is leadership exactly. What is the meaning of leadership? And we need to go into the deeper root of that. Leadership, captainship, or to guide someone. So leader is a guide, is a coach, is a mentor who directs someone, right? So today in the session we will be able to understand what are the various things, what are the various qualities which help you to have the leadership qualities. How you become leader, how you become a good captain, how you become a good administrator. Definitely these kinds of qualities will help you to live various kinds of things. Although it will help you to live a healthier and happier life. When we talk about leadership, so leadership is totally different. It depends on various kinds of factors. In terms of physical appearance, in terms of your social attractiveness, in terms of your emotional conduct, your behavior, your attitude, your personality. So leadership, the captainship is totally have a great area to research and need to understand so. So today in this session you will be able to understand what are the leadership qualities, which kind of leadership qualities one should possess so that they can go for the good administrative system. Leadership is a big area. Who is leader? Leader is someone who rally people for common purpose. Who is leader? Leader is someone who rally people for the common purpose. So we are going to start with understanding what is what is leadership qualities and what exactly the leader is. Leadership is a process, right? It's a process of influencing the activities that is organized for a group to achieve a particular goal. Leadership is that quality which enables the person to take initiative, guide others, performing some tasks to achieve the goal. Leadership is the capacity to relay people for the common purpose. As well, it needs a good leader, good followers, and a common purpose. Right? So basically there are two kinds of leaders, like the professional leaders and democratic leaders. Right? So let's have a talk on what leader is. Leader. So whenever I'm talking about leader, so leader is someone who guide a group. Leader is someone who guide a group, perform some activities, They have some goals to achieve. someone who have a capacity to relay someone for the common purpose. So basically, if you want to be a leader, if you want to have a leadership quality, so you must be a good leader. You should have good followers. You must have common purpose. This is how the leadership can be achieved. So leader is someone who guides others, to direct, in simple term, who direct others, to perform some activity to achieve a particular goal, for the betterment of society, for the betterment of the world. Why they are doing so? For the upliftment or betterment of group. Leader is someone who raises the voice of group, who understands the needs of society, who understands the needs of the particular group. Leaders are various kinds. Okay? There are two types of leaders basically, that is divided into subcategories. Basically, we need to understand here that what exactly leadership is, or what exactly the duties of captains, or the duties of leaders, so that we can, when we write the things, when we understand the concepts, it will be so easy for us that if you have, when we got some norms, right, if we got some points, we easily understand that yes, this is all qualities one should be having so that we can achieve the particular goal. In the same way, in the session today, I will be telling you what are the various things you should have in your mind so that you can understand what are the things you need to have in your life. If you want to become a leader, to become a leader is a very important task even in your house. If you are a main member of the family, right? So next thing is, if you are working somewhere, you should possess some leadership qualities so that you can direct people, so you can do your betterment in skill perfection. Basically, leadership is a skill to enhance something. When we talk about leadership is an amazing quality which helps an individual for the self-upliftment and raising the standards of the group, society and community. Leadership is something which is related with the professional development, with self-development and development of the nation, development of the upcoming generation. It sets an example for others that person is so interactive, that person has some abilities to enhance the performance. Whenever I am talking about leadership, first point comes in mind. What is the first point? I am asking you. What is the first point comes in your mind when I am saying leader? It means someone who has physically, mentally, socially or emotionally attractive. Right? So when I am telling this leader, so leader means what are the points coming in mind? Very first point coming in our mind is active. Okay? Physically, mentally, so we'll say fit. Physically, mentally, socially and emotionally. Active. This activeness, they have a great observant power, right? So they are good observer. They have good problem solving skills. Which kind of skills? Problem solving skills. Problem solving skills. They must have to possess some soft skills. Soft skill means dedication towards work, interest in a particular activity, have power of persistence, be enough smart to use new technology, how to deal with the peoples, etc. Coping with different situations, understand the situation, take the decision making. Various kinds of things must possessed by an individual who is a leader. Leader seems to be a simple term, but will have to have some qualities, will have to have some kind of knowledge to understand different situations, to deal with people with different problems and giving the solution of the same. So it's very important to if you want to be a leader, so it's become very important to understand the need of society and your team too. So basically, as we all know, that leaders are of two types. Like the document that I'll tell you, the types of leader. Okay. So I hope this part is clear that what leader is, what is the duty of leader. Okay. In this session, you will be able to understand how to become a leader. I will tell you some qualities which definitely help you. First thing is leader is of two types. Leader is of two types. Very first type is professional leaders. Professional leaders. And the second type is the democratic leaders. Okay, so professional leaders and the second type is the democratic leaders. So I having one doubt, so I think it's better to clear it. Democratic, right? What do you mean by democratic? A society where people have a right to choose any leader, right? Democratic leader. What are these professional leaders? Professional leaders are those leaders who earn a degree to be a professionalist, like an office department person, like a teacher, like a professor, like an administrator. These are some professional leaders. What are the example of professional leaders? Teachers, officers, administrators, etc. They have some degree, they have done the study of that, and then they achieve this goal. So these are some professional examples of professional leaders. When we talk about this democratic leaders, so basically democratic leaders are of two types, right? These are mature leaders, and the next one is immature leaders. Mature and mature leaders, when you talk about mature leaders, they are also called political leaders. They are leading a society, they are leading, like the president, the vice president, prime minister, the president of India, and various political reformers. These are, they are mature because they are mature. They are leading the society problems, they are leading the nation. Mature and mature leaders is the leaders who are not mature. Like, for example, vice captain of the school, vice captain of the school, captain of the school, captain of a particular house. Second thing is head boy, head girl. Got it? These are some things which tell us that exactly as what leader is, what are the types of leader, and what are the subtypes of leader. So basically, leader is a person who rally for the common purpose. Basically, two types of leaders are there. First is professional leaders, and the second one is what? Democratic leaders. Okay, so it's become so easy when we understand the terms with the star points, and definitely will help us to know things betterly, right? So let's understand the deeper meaning. What we need to do to become a leader or a good leader, and which qualities we should at least have, so that we can do in terms of becoming a leader, right? So first is physical activities, and should possess some physical activities so that the body could grow in a proper manner. When I'm talking about this leadership, my mind got some thoughts. Which kind of thoughts my mind got? The first thing is, performing physical activities is actually a task of challenging the physical and mental constructions on the daily basis. In doing so, the self-control on the body and mind improves immensely. This is a turn and helps to develop a command on the actions of a body, and in other words, develop a better control over the body movements. The children or a person become leader of his own body movements, thoughts. So basically what we need to understand here, that first thing, if we talk about leaders, right? Say these are the classification of leaders. I have a question to you guys. What question? Leadership is have a broader meaning. It's a vast. Leadership or leader or captainship is a vast. How is this a vast? If you do some regular exercise on a regular basis, if you go for performing various asanas, if you go for performing meditation on a regular basis, what is the thing that you need to keep in your mind? Which is very, very important, and these things definitely will have some emotions about it. Leadership is not only to relate people to the common person, but it has a deeper meaning. Why we don't have, it's according to me guys, right? So leadership is something which gives you in terms of by playing physical activities. So it's you get freedom to have performing some movements, right? So you have free to think whatever you want to think, which is so positive. You are allowed to do whatever you want to do, which means let's explore the goal, let's achieve your goal. Let's have a dream, something big. Let's do something big, which definitely will help you to achieve your goal. So, this leadership is also meaning that you must possess some qualities which helps you to give a kind of freedom. Freedom for, it's give you the command on your action on the body, develop better control over body, control over your skills. It's also give you to have a control over your body movements, to have a control over your thought process, to have a control over various things that you do. And if you have a control over your mind, over your body, over your emotions, you will never ever feel bad on things that you do. Because whatever you do, see, this is a materialistic world. And people suffer from it just because sometimes they'll have to do something, sometimes they'll have to face something. So it's become a challenging time for an individual because he or she has to do something. Alright? So it's become sometimes a problem that what to do and what not to do. So you should have a clarity in your thoughts, a clarity in your goals. You should be goal oriented. And in the beginning of this development, we call it leadership qualities. And one should have all these leader qualities itself. When I'm talking about leadership qualities, I must believe that the meaning of leadership extends to guide a person or a group. First thing, if you're guiding someone, if you're guiding a group, it is first thing. Second thing, to direct a group with authority. If you are on the post, if you are directing someone, like if you are a principal, if you are an administrator, if you are an instructor, so to direct a group, again you are a leader, right? Second thing that we need to understand here is to have good control with proper management. So a leader should have a good management skills, alright? To extend a proper supervision to fulfill the defined task. It means you should have a good supervision over different activities to have a supervision to fulfill the task or the goal that you want to achieve. Leadership is that quality that helps a leading group or an organization in a very organized, systematic way. So if you are a leader, the things which is done by you or which is working under you should be very systematic, should be very organized and smooth, without any tension, without any anxiety. Leadership demands a clarity in the vision. So the vision should be clear, right? There should be the ability to fulfill any task in somehow a collective way. You should know how to take work from people, basically, towards a common goal, and the success should be shared with all. That teamwork matter exactly. If you know how to do or how to get the teamwork, you won the battle, right? So organize a potential of an individual, try to understand the things what your individual is possessing, successfully come up with creative ideas and crisis situation, right? So leadership quality, we were basically concerning on it, right? So what are the leadership qualities, or how should be a leader? You please mark my words and understand it properly. A leader should possess a few qualities that differentiate him. So the qualities which make you different from others are leadership qualities. Now let's see what are these qualities exactly are. A leader should have clarity of thoughts. These help in focusing on goals. So if you have a clarity in your thought process, you will definitely prosper and you will find effective objectives of doing a particular activity. A leader should have effective communication skills. So first thing is clarity in thought. Second thing is have a effective communication skills to lead a groups and to understand their needs too. So a leader should have effective communication skills which help him or her to outreach every member of the group effectively and able to share different thoughts and upcoming new ideas with them. A leader should have a sense of integrity. These help him to distinguish between right and wrong. A leader should always be a neurotism, equal with everyone, right? And he or she should have such sense which helps him to understand what is wrong, what is right, how this thing can be solved. He should having some problem solving skills, decision making skills. The leader should be visionary. It means if a leader is visionary, if he have a great vision, then he'll take his group to the certain heights, up to some great level. He or she should have a clear goal along with a well-defined road map, a well-defined path to achieve something. Okay? So leadership, definitely a leader should be a good visionary and he or she should have a mind map for that. If we talk about leader again, he or she should be a good motivator. How? He or she will be a good motivator. So leader should be a good motivator so that everyone in the group have a team spirit, have an overall feeling to do something, motivation, change in inner urge of a person. So always try to do something, always try to achieve something, and definitely this team spirit will help an individual to lead a healthier and better life. Leadership is exactly to learn something new on the regular basis. So he or she should have courage to take a correct decision and ready to stand with the new, or ready to stand with what is correct, what is right and what is wrong. So leader is someone who have a courage to take correct decision, stand in various situations in which he or she should have. Leader should be creative, leader should be innovative, have some wonderful ideas in mind and body, right? So leaders should possess some interpersonal skills to develop harmony, to develop peace among the group members, right? A leader should expose faith, trust into the group so that they can also feel that yes, boss has a faith on us. Will this, and the leader should treat the family like a family members to the group, so that a kind of culture occurs that no, this is our right, like at a home, this is like our family. Okay, so this all peoples will do things accordingly. Leader should have a sense of humor also. It keeps interest and reduce tension and workout. He should have some good management skills which helps him to live healthier, happier and very peaceful manner things. Should have some hilarious kind of thoughts which definitely आपको किसी को डांटना है, you scold him and then you treat him in such a way that hey, think that okay, everything is fine, now I'll not repeat such kind of mistakes. Should be a commitment in another qualities of a good leader. Dedication should be there, devotion to its work, loyalty and meeting deadlines should be there. Another important qualities of leader is empower people, inspire people, lead change and shared vision. So what is the thing? You empower people, it's a quality. You inspire someone, it's again a quality. You share your vision, is again a quality. You lead someone to change something, is again a quality. So let's begin. Let's learn what is the qualities of a leader or a captain again. So let me do this down. You go, let me drop it. Qualities of a leader or a captain, right? First thing, academically sound. What is the first thing? The first thing is academic sound. Academic sound. What do you mean by this word academic sound? It means someone who is good in academics. It means it is someone who should have a good knowledge of academics or subjects. But we think that in terms of like people who are the ranks are not so much educated. But we should have experience then. If you have good academically sound, if you are academically sound, if you have a good knowledge about subjects, it will be so easy for you to judge things, to check things and give a good suggestion. I know people are saying that बहुत से ऐसे अनपढ़ लोग हैं जो लीडरशिप हैं कर रहे हैं, but in the initial time they'll have to face lot of problems. After that on, just because of the experience they're doing good. But if you have a good academic sound, you can deal with the things appropriately. Let's say if you're a principal of the school and if you don't have a good qualification, so how will you judge a science person, how will you judge a maths person, or how will you solve the problem of maths teacher, or how will you solve a problem of science teacher or English teacher? So one should have a good knowledge of all these things. It means at least learning everything till post-graduation properly. And it's, I think, a duty of an individual. See, we are doing, we'll have to do post-graduation, we'll have to do graduation, we'll have to learn up to 12th. Why don't we do this thing properly? Why don't we enjoy these things to learn? Right? So one should be academically sound. It will definitely help an individual to knowing things, to take decision, everything properly. Second thing is good personality. Good personality. When I am talking about good personality, so good personality is related with, see, I have told you that people have two types. Okay? So if you talk about personality, one is introvert, second is extrovert. Introvert has its own world, having a shy nature. Extrovert is so expressive, so talkative, right? So introvert and extrovert, these are both two different personality types. Some of them are ambivert. Ambivert means they are talkative sometimes, they are ambivert. Extrovert and characteristics of extrovert and introvert. So good personality definitely reflects your appearance, definitely reflects your thought process, your activeness, etc. Right? So you must have a good personality. Third is good social and moral values. What's that now? So you should have some moral characters, some good, kind of social and moral values, which helps you to lead a society. You should have some ethics. You should have some siddhant in your life. You should possess a good behavior, respectful nature, okay? And you should be in such a way, your personality should reflect such a kind of image that people before talking you will think twice, right? Next is intelligence. When I'm talking about intelligence, I never say a person is getting 100 out of 100 is intelligent. Intelligent is someone who creates innovation, right? Who is creative. So someone who has a creative mind to do something new always, it's intelligent. So a leader should be creative, right? The next point will be leader should be innovative, creative, Third is self-discipline. Sixth is self-discipline. Self-discipline. Leader should be self-discipline. Time taker to understand things. A good problem-solving kind of quality should be there in an individual. Determination is the next thing to be here. Seventh is determination. Right? So leaders should have a determination to do something, to achieve a particular goal. They have some collective kind of exercise should be performed by the people who is with him, so that he can do well in terms of understanding, in terms of doing great things, etc. So the leader should have a determination, right? Next thing is inculcate social and moral values that you all know, right? So he should have a management skills, right? He or she should have management skills. See, now the leader will have to manage so many things. So one should have a management skills to take work from people, how to take work from different people, right? Now the next thing that we talk about is some soft skills is also very important. Soft skills is must, otherwise you can't take work from people. You should have courtesy, you should have dedication, you should have a way to express things so that people will never say no to you to your work. So soft skills is again a very important thing. A leader should be goal oriented. A leader should be goal oriented. Leader should be a good visionary. Alright? Good attractive personality. It means good appearance. It means physically, mentally, socially alert. Active. Leader should be active. Third thing, the last thing, that is the neurotism. Impartial, we'll say, right? Impartial. What's the meaning of this term, impartial? It means a leader should be impartial, a leader should be equal, his thought process should be equal with everyone, right? So, leaders should know how to use opportunities. Leaders should be loyal, honest, right? So these are some qualities of leaders. Right? So leaders should have a good academic sound. Leaders should be a good personality. In social and moral values, should be creative, should be innovative, should be self-disciplined, should have determination. Leaders should be loyal, honest, active lifestyle, visionary, goal-oriented, soft skills, management skills, and leader should give opportunities to people, right? So when I'm saying leader is loyal, honesty, leader should be example for us. Example for others. Got it? So this is how we can tell you what leaders are. Okay? So leader should possess these qualities, and definitely these qualities when a leader possesses, everything will be fine. So basically, let's have a talk on leadership exactly. So leadership has been identified as an important but undeveloped lifestyle among players on youth countries. Leadership can be taught and receive considerable attention in academics and practitioner study. If we think that they should have academic sound, so we must be qualified with a good command and should have a good experience to lead the group. Leaders should have a sufficient knowledge about subjects and must be efficient to comment and understand that. If we talk about personalities, there should be an extrovert personality. Good moral and social characters are the basis of one's life. Intelligence or intelligent person is required definitely. Leader should be intelligent, creative, innovative. Leader must think logically. Leader should have an abstract of thinking to solve a problem. Self-discipline, regularity, punctuality, adjustment, politeness, patience, tolerance. These things must be possessed in an individual that inspire others to learn new things. Determination, firm decision maker, capacities to be a determinant, except from a good leader. Leader further solve problem on the priority basis. Leader should be impartial. Leader should be observant. Leader should be example for others. Inculcate friendship. Leader should be encourage cooperation, team spirit, brotherhood. Inspire the group to do same. Encourage the qualities and allow the group to understand the opportunities in the self-improvement. Masters in physical exercise skills is very important because health is man's biggest asset and we can't prosper than this. This leader should be like an ocean and he always should be optimistic, expressive, loyal, example for us and impartial. Right? So that we can deal with the situations and definitely good conduct of an activity and so many things can be there. So leader should be like ocean, or for openness, C for conscientiousness, E for extroversion, A for agreeable, and N for neurotism. Right? So I hope this topic is totally clear with you guys. Physical education or physical activity for sports training. One should have an academic sound, one should have a good personality, one should have a good social and moral values, one should be intelligent, have innovative, creative ideas, loyal, example for others, impartial, active, good visionaries, growth oriented, soft skills, management skills, example for others. 2 points are remaining like self-discipline, innovations, creation. These are some things which definitely need to get to our leadership qualities. We should have leadership qualities if we are anywhere, right? So let's get up your life, be a leader at your home, somewhere else, wherever you want to be. Let's encourage our own skills, let's measure our potential, and let's do something well in terms of uplifting our life, enhance our social skills. With this, take care of bye. We'll meet in the next lecture soon. And lots of blessing to all my friends. Do well, always be blessed, raise yourself, do something good will definitely help you to lead a wonderful life.